I've recently read that we have a second to make a first impression. Us as humans, we're conditioned to be a bit cautious of difference. So what I tend to do is try and make as good a first impression. So the visuals are all wrong, people get confused, and then I've got to make an impact with what I say next. Leo Gormley, 62, from Sedgefield in County Durham. When I was 13, I was working for a local watchmaker. I had clocks and bits in general in this little can of petrol which sat on my knee. When I struck the match, it was directly above the can of petrol. So the whole thing exploded. At the time I didn't feel any pain. We've all had minor burns, and they can be excruciating. Well, if you had to tolerate the kind of burns we're talking about, enough to burn your finger ends off and to burn your face off, then how good is this thing we got between our ears? Obviously I survived it. I remember having this conversation with my brother, because I was really scared about going back to school. It's a boys' school, and you know what they're like. One of the things that he'd noticed about me was my stance, right? And that was me, shoulders up, collar up, and trying to hide my face. My hands went in pockets and didn't come out. So he said, "You realise what you're doing here? Well, you look like a victim. You look like," he said, "you go back to school looking like that, somebody's going to kick the crap out of you. Because you look like you're ready to take a good beating." That's what bullies do. I developed the stance. I got my shoulders back and I got my chin up. I believe that we all have a kind of a resilience inside us that's untapped. And as soon as we find it, as soon as we need it, we find it. And that for me is I think, key, resilience.